What's up guys, Cameron here. Today I'm going to show you how to take objects from Twinsanity levels and import them into different Twinsanity levels. Let's get started. So first we're going to need the files from the Twinsanity ISO. So I'm going to right click on my ISO here, click Open With, Windows Explorer. Now I have this folder here that I'm using as my base folder. And I have a folder here called ISO Game Files, and I'm just going to copy all the files from the ISO into there. Awesome. So now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and extract all the level files from the actual ISO files here. To do that, we're going to go back to our main folder here, and we're going to open up the newest version of Twinsanity Editor. And then from there, you can click BDBH, and then open BDBH. And then the file that you're going to want to select here is going to be in your ISO game files in the folder crash6. It's going to be crash.bh. We're going to open that, and it will show the contents up here as well if you want just a specific file or if you just want to look at them. But we're going to click Extract All, and we're going to make a new folder called Extracted and put it in there. So we're going to click there, and now it's extracting all the files from the crashed BH files. Awesome. So now that it's done, we're going to click Exit. So now we can close the Twinsanity editor and go into the Twinsanity Legacy editor, which is the older version of the Twinsanity editor. So we're going to open that up and click File, Open, and then go into our extracted folder, Levels. And I'm just going to pick a random level, so I'll go Ice, Ice Climb, Cave Vent. Alright, so now that the level is loaded, we're going to click the plus next to level root, and then click the plus on code section, and then game objects. And from here you can pick any game object that you would like to extract from here. So I'm going to go with the ice platform. So after I click on it, I'm going to hit the export button, and then I'm going to select a folder for all the files that are associated with that game object to be exported in. So I'm going to make a new folder called Ice Platform, and then hit OK. So now we're going to work on actually importing the files to a new Twinsanity level. So to do that, we're going to open the Twinsanity Legacy Editor and click File, Open. And then from the levels, I'm just going to pick the first level, so Hub Beach. And then from here you can click the plus next to level root, and then code section and game objects. And then you're going to want to click the game objects tab at the top there, and then click the import button. And then you're going to select the files that you exported from the other level. It'll usually have an ID with it as well as the name of the object. So we're going to click on that and then hit click OK. Awesome, so it says it's done, and then we can go ahead and click File, Save, and then Rewrite Old File, Yes. And now the beach level should have the ice platform inside of it. So now we're going to work on getting the object instances inside our beach level. So to do that, we're going to open the new version of Twinsanity Editor, which is 0.40. Then we're going to click Open, Beach. And then we're going to go down to code section, objects, and then we can see that our ice platform has been successfully imported in there. So now we're going to go down to instance section, which is where all of the objects are placed and everything. And then we're going to go in there, and then you can click any, right click any file, and then click Open Editor, and then you're going to want to click the Add button. And then scroll down, and it should have one here. It should be default as object ID 0 as crash. So we're going to click this drop down here and select our ice platform, which is going to be right there. So we're going to click that. And now we have to select the position that the ice platform is going to spawn at. Usually the way I like to do this is I like to open the viewer and then select a certain point on the map and just go to it, and it shows your position right here. So I'm going to place it somewhere around here, and then go back to the instance editor and then click copy viewer position, and it should set an object at that position. It does seem a little too high, so I'm going to drop the Y down a little bit to something like that. Now you can close the viewer and close the instance editor, and then click Save and overwrite the original file. Next, we're going to be packing up the BDBH and creating our new Twinsanity ISO. So to create a new BDBH file, we're going to click the BDBH tab here, and then click Save BDBH, and then it's going to ask you to select the source folder, which is where all of your extracted files are. So all of these right here, these 4 folders. So I'm just going to select the extracted folder, and then it's going to ask for a destination folder. So the destination folder is going to be inside your ISO game files and inside the Crash 6 folder. So we're going to click select, and then it says that it already exists in there, and we're going to overwrite it. Awesome. It says ready, so it means it's done. So we can click exit, and then we can click on the image button right here. And then for the Twinsanity path, that's going to be where all of your ISO game files are. So we're going to select that folder right there. Click select, and we can name our Twinsanity ISO. So I already have it named to Twinsanity tutorial. And then the output path is where the ISO is going to be placed. So we'll go there, and then we're just going to put it in this main folder here. And then you can also have it actually run the game after it's finished compiling. So you can click Run After Finished, and then select your emulator path, which will by default be in your program files, x86. And you click Select Folder, and now you can hit the Generate button. And now it's going to start generating our new modded ISO. Awesome. So it started up the game here. I'm going to go ahead and make that a little bigger. I'm going to create a new game. Continue without saving. And then if we look over to our right here, we should see the ice platform. And there it is. Whoa. Alright guys, so that's it for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.